Today I'm making a traveler's style notebook insert. For some time now I've been making my own planners, and a few months ago I discovered the traveler's style notebook. I don't have a genuine traveler's brand notebook, but the generic version I found on Amazon is serving me just as well, I think. I'm using standard 8.5 by 11 paper. The first thing I need to do is trim my paper to be 8.25 inches long. I was just a wee bit too optimistic on how much paper my paper cutter could handle. I think I really did know better, but you know, reckless optimism strikes again. So please learn from my mistakes and don't push your paper trimmer too far. It just won't cooperate. And then I had to clean up the edges. You will need a special stapler for this task, unless you want to have a stitched binding. I set the stapler to 4.25 inches. The notebook will fold on the 8.5 inch side, giving you a 4.25 by 8.25 inch notebook. When I started making my own planners, I would handwrite the day of the week and the date. But I found with that method, although I enjoyed the process of making it, it wasn't always easy to immediately distinguish between the date and the entry for that day. So I made an upgrade to my planner system and purchased a date stamp. The problem with that is I still didn't have the day, and it wasn't always immediately clear which day was Wednesday, Thursday, and so forth. So I made another upgrade and purchased a day of the week stamp. This stamp is not self-inking, as is my date stamp, but I just so happen to have a fuchsia stamp pad, which will work beautifully for this project. More reckless optimism at work. I plunged right in without doing any practicing. It really is surprising how much practice simple things like this require. As I went, I learned that I couldn't press at all, but the thing rather was to simply make contact with the paper. I ended up remaking this notebook and thought that instead of showing you the right way to do it, I would let you see my mistakes so that should you try this yourself, you would know what not to do. So there's my public service for the day. If you have a traveler's notebook and you enjoy a DIY, give it a try. As you can see, this is a pretty easy project. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.